Hey, how you doing? My name is Adrian Torbenson, and I want to remix my story, get a little bit more in detail. But the story started on December 7th, 2001, when I was crossing Highway 61 on December 7th, 2001. When I was crossing the highway, I got hit by a drunken high driver on Highway 61. I had an out-of-body experience, so I do not remember any of it, but after years of flashbacks, I remember about 15 to 30 seconds before the accident. But with this accident, it left me with a shattered lower right leg. The bone came 3/4 away out of the skin. Doctors almost had to amputate it, but they didn't. My upper left leg got broken. My right shoulder got dislocated, cracked me up in 5 different spots, suffered a traumatic brain injury or TBI. With my TBI, I erased all my memory, so I have no recollection of my past. And I was in a coma for half a month when the doctors said I'd never wake up because they pronounced me dead on the scene for 3 hours. But when I woke up from a coma, I did not know who I was, who my family was, who anybody was. Didn't know how to write, didn't know how to sing, didn't know how to talk, or anything like that. But for 3 months, I learned basic skills from my ABCs to 1, 2, 3s. The other thing is that I could not walk, and I was paralyzed for about a month and a half. The doctor said I'd never be able to walk again, but heck, I'm running, jumping, jump down stair sets, on aggressive line skates, and doing everything normal. But when I got back into 6th grade, I wasn't special at all throughout my whole school life. Never took any regular ed classes, because teachers didn't have faith in me. But in 12th grade, I scored a 4.0 throughout the whole year. And I wanted to go to college, because I just felt I could do more than that. But nobody had faith in me besides 2 teachers. And they helped me win a scholarship for Above and Beyond Scholarship, explain about my accident more in detail. But throughout that, I scored the scholarship, went to college. I'm in college right now, finishing my last semester of network security. Then I'm going for penetration testing. After the penetration testing, I'm going to try publishing more books, because I am a published poet. I have 2 books out. My first book, Love, Pain, Life. My second book, Falling Ashes. I'm also a professional rapper, if you can believe it or not. But my rap group is White Boys in Suits. And I also have a acoustic track out, or acoustic CD, called Just Can't Move On. A little bit more about me that I did not add in my other video because my brother and sister could not watch this, is that in 10th grade, I was going out with this girl for 7 months. On the 9th day, we went to this party and she put me in a room and she raped me and did that for 7 months straight. She raped me, abused me, used me for everything. She cut me down emotionally. She just destroyed my life, but that sent me into deep depression. Deeper depression than I already did because of my brain injury I suffered. Depression, suicide, anxiety, which I've overcome just this year, or last year, because of my fiance. But yeah, because of her, my emotions just went so down. I had no faith in myself. But as I said in 12th grade, I scored a 4.0, and I said, screw it. I gotta shape up my life. Can't let this depression, can't let this suicide, can't let this anxiety control my life. Said, what the heck? Gotta move on with my life, so I decided to try to forgive everybody, which finally succeeded this time, but I've tried it other times, but this time for some reason it actually worked, and my life's been good ever since. After I learned how to forgive, there may be hard times where I still come up with suicide or depression, but I've learned the coping skills. I've learned the things I need to keep track and just get back. I've been to the psych ward 9 times because of my suicide and because of what I've done to myself. And I'm not proud of it, but heck, if I can help someone, that's great. Because I don't want anybody to feel suicidal or depressed and feel they don't have any help, because for 12 years, that's the way I felt. Had no one to support me, not even my family. Had no friends throughout my whole life until last year, and this year too. Had really no friends, so that was no support, so I isolated every day. Skipped school sometimes because I was so depressed. isolated, never came out of my room, sat for supper and used the bathroom. But yeah, that's some of my life. But if you have any questions, you can message me, email me, whatever you want. And I'm also a business owner for Amway, and I'm trying to make a business off speaking, which I think would be good. But yeah, if you have any questions, just email me, message me, or whatever you want. Thank you, and have a nice day.